Are you aware that the conversations you engage in with yourself can sculpt the reality you live in? This presentation will unveil how altering your internal discourse can revolutionize your life, guiding you towards crafting your own fate through the power of words. Prepare to embark on a journey of internal transformation, altering your reality from the core. The mystical influence of self-dialogue, inspired by Neville Goddard, poses a pivotal question. Have you ever pondered the profound impact your self-conversations have on your personal identity, the way your surrounding reality takes shape, and your self-perception? In this exploration, we delve into the realm of self-dialogue and its potent capacity to instigate significant change in your life. This exploration is designed to enlighten you on the pivotal role your internal conversations play in awakening your consciousness and manifesting the existence you desire. This insightful and revealing exploration aims to enrich your understanding of the significance of self-dialogue. Approach this journey with an open mind, ready to embrace insights that can aid in your consciousness expansion. We encourage you to engage with us by sharing in the comments, "I possess the power to transform my self-dialogue and mold the world around me." Through affirmations such as "I am," we reinforce our core essence and our ambitions. These affirmations not only cultivate our internal conversations but also propel our manifestations and presence in the world. Let us now dive deeper into this subject matter. Discard any outdated, automatic, and negative self-dialogue, embracing instead a new, positive, and constructive self-conversation, based on the belief that your desires are already fulfilled. The inception of internal dialogue marks the planting of seeds for future endeavors. To influence your actions positively, it's crucial to initiate and consciously sustain this internal discourse. This conversation originates in the depths of our minds, transitioning from obscurity into enlightenment. A true internal dialogue resonates with the reality of your aspirations being fulfilled. Our thoughts and utterances wield the power to shape our reality. By tuning into our inner voice and aligning it with our objectives, we lay a sturdy foundation for forthcoming actions. Reflecting on your self-dialogue entails examining its consistency with your objectives, pondering how you would express yourself if your goal were already achieved. Identify phrases that reflect the accomplishment of your desires. This shift in communication aids in mental reprogramming, fostering the belief that the goal is already attained, which, in turn, influences your actions and results. Furthermore, it's crucial to channel your thoughts, time, and energy in productive directions. Refrain from squandering mental energy on negative or self-defeating thoughts, redirecting it instead towards positive and hopeful thinking that aligns with your vision for the future. The material realm mirrors how we utilize the divine gift bestowed upon us. Possessing this gift doesn't ensure its prudent use, yet we all hold this gift within. The manifested world simply mirrors our utilization of this gift. Here, we're not discussing external expressions but internal experiences, familiar to many in social contexts. When encountering strangers, we often exchange pleasantries. "It's a pleasure to meet you, what a joy to see you." Yet, in more private moments, we might express frustration or annoyance. External words don't always mirror internal thoughts. God assesses not by outward appearances but by looking inward. It is our internal dialogue that materializes in our surroundings. This vast cosmos is an externalization of our internal conversations. We might believe we're understood by someone, only to realize through a minor incident that they never truly listened. A slight disruption alters the entire perception. Those who once saw us as messengers may suddenly perceive us as malevolent. As mentioned in Psalms 50, controlling our speech leads to witnessing God's salvation. If we can maintain this internal dialogue throughout the day and into our dreams, we gain clarity about the world we're creating. Consider what occupies your thoughts at this moment. Even in the presence of globally revered figures, you might internally think, "Only God hears this." While externally displaying pleasure in the meeting, internally, you might feel otherwise. This level of introspection is what I encourage everyone to undertake. Pay attention to what truly transpires within you, for that is what God observes. The subtle mental whispers eventually manifest in our external world. Thus, knowing the right course of action differs vastly from actually following it. If it were simple, we'd all be sovereigns. Only through practice can we achieve transformative change. Consider the person who, upon seeing a building that surpasses their wildest dreams, confides only in their mother, the sole person they trust, feeling hopeless about ever acquiring such a monumental building. Yet, they love their mother and share their aspirations solely with her. They come across a sign suggesting the building could be theirs, even without the ability to read or mentally repeat the sign's message. Internally, they affirm, "This building is mine," visualizing their name adorning the facade. Day by day, as they pass the building, they envision their name on it, fostering a sense of ownership. Then, as fate would have it, 2 years later, an opportunity presents itself when a stranger proposes to invest the necessary funds for the purchase without any guarantees. On that day, they become the proprietor of the building, and in the years that follow, they successfully manage businesses there. This story serves as a powerful illustration of the transformative potential of self-dialogue and the manifestation of our deepest desires. By aligning our internal conversations with our aspirations, we set in motion a chain of events that can lead to the realization of our dreams, even when they may seem far beyond our reach. The journey of self-transformation through the power of self-dialogue is not always an easy one. It requires a willingness to confront our limiting beliefs, to challenge the negative self-talk that may have become habitual over time, and to cultivate a new way of speaking to ourselves that is rooted in love, compassion, and unwavering faith in our own potential. A pivotal moment arrives when he's presented with an offer to buy his property at a value far exceeding his initial payment. He had purchased it for $50,000 with a loan and was able to sell it for $840,000, avoiding any capital gains tax. This success was the culmination of his internal dialogue, a testament to the power of the mind and speech, gifts believed to be bestowed by the divine on humanity alone. These gifts, according to Hermetic principles, elevate humans to a status akin to immortals when used wisely, granting them the power to shape their reality. This narrative begins with an observation: the act of reading is not silent, as even in silence, our lips and mind work in tandem to vocalize and internalize the words. Such was the case with a man on a bus to Beverly Hills, whose silent reading was a visible manifestation of this internal process. This observation underscores the power of imagination and internal dialogue in shaping our perceptions and reality. Imagination, or the mind's ability to envision and believe in the unseen, is central to this narrative. It is the force that allows us to transform our reality, to believe in the possibility of change and to act upon it. This is exemplified in the story of Robert Millikan, who rose from poverty to prominence through the power of positive affirmation and belief in his own potential. His mantra, "I already have, I will not have. I have a prosperous, steady, and reliable income, consistent with integrity and mutual benefit," illustrates the transformative power of belief and speech. The narrative also delves into the philosophical and spiritual implications of this power. It draws upon biblical references to emphasize the uniqueness of human gifts and the responsibility that comes with them. The ability to speak and think, to create and shape our environment, is presented not just as a tool for personal gain but as a divine gift that aligns us with the creative force of the universe. Yet, the narrative does not shy away from the challenges inherent in this power. Knowing what is right is not the same as doing it, and the path from understanding to action can be fraught with obstacles. The story acknowledges the human tendency towards revenge and negative emotions, urging a higher path that recognizes the unity and divine spark within all of us. The narrative's central message is one of empowerment and responsibility. It suggests that the power to shape our lives and our world lies within us, in the gifts of the mind and speech that we all possess. It encourages us to use these gifts wisely, to align our internal dialogue with our highest aspirations, and to believe in the possibility of change. This message is not just about personal success, but about the transformative potential of the human spirit. It suggests that by harnessing the power of our imagination and belief, we can not only change our own lives but also contribute to the betterment of the world around us. The story of Robert Millikan serves as a powerful example of this potential. His rise from poverty to prominence, his contributions to science and philanthropy, and his lasting impact on the lives of those around him, all testify to the power of a mind and spirit aligned with a higher purpose. Yet, the narrative also acknowledges the challenges and temptations that come with this power. the tendency towards negative emotions, the desire for revenge, and the difficulty of translating understanding into action are all part of the human experience. The path to transformation is not always easy, and it requires a constant commitment to self-reflection, growth, and alignment with our highest values. In this sense, the narrative is not just a story of individual success, but a call to collective awakening. It suggests that by recognizing the divine spark within ourselves and others, by aligning our thoughts and words with our highest aspirations, and by acting with integrity and purpose, we can create a world that reflects the best of the human spirit. This message is particularly relevant in our current times, when the challenges we face as a global community can seem overwhelming. The narrative reminds us that the power to create change lies within each of us, and that by working together, by supporting and uplifting one another, we can create a future that is more just, compassionate, and sustainable. Ultimately, the narrative is an invitation to embrace the full potential of our humanity, to recognize the gifts that we have been given, and to use them in service of a higher purpose. It is a reminder that we are all part of a larger story, a cosmic unfolding that is shaped by the choices we make and the beliefs we hold. As we navigate the complexities of our lives and our world, let us remember the power of our internal dialogue, the transformative potential of our imagination, and the responsibility that comes with the gifts we have been given. Let us strive to align our thoughts, words, and actions with our highest aspirations, and to create a reality that reflects the best of who we are and who we can become. In doing so, we not only transform our own lives but also contribute to the transformation of the world around us. We become co-creators of a new reality, one that is rooted in love, compassion, and the recognition of the divine spark that resides within us all. This is the invitation that the narrative offers us, an invitation to awaken to our true potential, to embrace the power of our mind and spirit, and to use these gifts in service of a higher purpose. It is an invitation to become the change we wish to see in the world, and to create a future that reflects the highest aspirations of the human spirit.